Hello, my good friends out there in the wonderful world of Lithas. This is Romulus here from RD53, wearing a blue shirt because it's time to talk about the blue potion. That's right, the potion that gives you shields. And how does this potion stack up to the Sprite that gives you shields? That's what we're going to look at. And I'm going to briefly discuss how this potion can be used and how it's effective, and some of the reasons why you might want it as a free-to-play or a cheap-to-play as opposed to chasing the purple. And I personally regret going after the yellow. I took the yellow potion up to level 8. I wish I would have taken this one up on this account right here without spending any money between that event, that board game event, and just buying from the shop, from the potion store. I was able to get this up to level 4. Now, it's not that high, but you could see that when you do get it at level 4, it'll give you about $500,000 on your strength. I know when you get it to level 10 or 12, it goes up to about $1 million. At level 15, I'm assuming it's going to be comparable to a Sprite or just below the Sprite. But if you read the description, like look at this. Every 8 seconds, inflicts on all allies a permanent shield equal to 13% of their max constitution. Okay? So all 5 of your guys are going to get a 13% shield. Or actually 13.4. However, because remember, all the potions have a good and a bad. But this isn't that bad because it's going to give the back row enemies also gain a permanent shield equal to, let's say, 8% of their constitution. The shield amount gained by enemies drops for each fallen ally. Okay, so again, 5 of your champions are going to get a bigger shield than 2 of their champions. I wish I had this potion. There's a lot of timeouts going on right now, and I'm guessing that one of the big reasons for that is a lot of people are getting this potion because it has a very simple shields. You're getting shields. And if you compare the cost of this, if you wanted to spend $100 on the Guardian event, you could have had this potion up to level 8 or 9. Okay? And then when you look at the Sprite here, the Wraithen, and you look at his little, well, as you can see, you get a lot of constitution by when you make the blue potion. But when you look at the Sprite here, and you look at its skill, because remember, all the Sprites have a skill, all the potions have a skill. The Sprite skill is triggers for the first time at the 4 seconds into battle. All front row champions gain a permanent shield equal to 8% of their max constitution. Every 2 stacks, stacking up to 6 layers. I don't know what that means. Shields gained pauses when the limit is reached. When the shield is broken, it automatically restores if the limit is not reached. Now, that's a lot. I'm not quite exactly sure how it stacks, but I'll tell you this. To get this Wraithen, I think I had to spend $200 the first time it came around on Convoke. I had to chase it on multiple different packs that came out with different chests. Wasn't able to get it right away. I'm assuming the average player that has this Sprite or had it early probably spent well over $600. And if you look at this blue potion here, you can get significantly better effects for a fraction of that money. So when I'm looking at these potions that are now permanent, okay, you make the potion, you put it on your team or all 3 teams, it's going to stay. And it really does match a Sprite. And Sprites are so expensive. If you've done a Convoke before and things don't go your way, you get up to the 8-ticket spin and you're hoping you get 50 Sprite shards and you walk away with 20 or 15. That's a kick to the junk. You know, no one likes that. I'm not pro potion. I don't think they ever should have been introduced to the game. But as far as someone who's spending money on their account, you know, or someone that's on a fixed budget on what they're going to spend, I think you can't go wrong with this potion here. The blue potion is definitely solid. And out of all the other potions in the game, I have to say this one might be the best one because it's the simplest one. I mean, you can craft around this. It's very easy to predict shields. You know, the only traits out there, what, molten armor? Do you really have to worry about players using molten armor against you? I don't think so. But yeah, just so everybody understands, potion store, you know, the good Sprite, the good potions, you get like 2 a week. So you want to make sure you save up your little coins up here. And to get these coins, you know, just make sure everybody knows you got to go to the events. You always find them in 7-day quests. There are no 7-day quests right now, but they're always in the festival EP. So as you can see, you know, when you max it out, you get some here, you get some here. I mean, you always have to log in, always collect. Make sure you're collecting. That's how you max out this tree. You don't have to spend money to unlock the right side, because there's nothing in the right side of real value that you'll need. But right here is where you'll find the magic potion coins. You want to make sure you get every magic potion coin you can so you can grind up this potion. And you know, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative, educational. Goodbye.